How are you doing? Long time no see, no talk. Today's the 21st of May. I haven't been well for about a few weeks. Had some kind of a cold after I got my flu injection. But anyway, it's over. Today I'm the first time in a bush within a month, I think. And as you know, I sold one of these, being sent in express mail away yesterday morning, and it's Hawaii, so I had to buy another one. And of course, when you buy these, I wouldn't really give you $20 for it, but they still cost awful lot of money to buy. The reason I buy them is I don't buy it for any capability of it. I have no capability at all. People think, yeah, no, this is okay, but they are not okay. And of course, I only buy it because of the screen, and of course you can adjust the distance of the detecting. And then when I got it about 10 o'clock in parcel. After that, I pull it apart, start drilling, doing this, do that, putting a top antenna for top frequency, then putting a bottom antenna here, 4 of these. You can see 4 of them here. You see these 4. I put them for a low frequency, so to get a target through the ground and through the hard rock. So I found out, I've done a bit of this morning testing, and I got a 50 gram out here in the big brown rock. I'll show it to you after anyway. And 50 gram, I went there without any frequency on it. I could not pick it up at all, not even on 2 meters. But when I turn the frequency up, I turn it, say, this is a great control of the frequency. I got a 10-to-1 control. The other one I had only about, I think, certain percentage, 25, 50% or 100%, you pick up a dust. And so if you don't want to pick up a dust, you got to lower the frequency down to 50%, so you avoid picking up dust. But now with these here, without any frequency, that all connection, with still all antenna operating, they are all on. And of course I cannot pick up the 50 gram there. As soon as I turn the frequency up, say to you count from 1 to 10, I'll turn it on 3. And without using any of these button antennas, I still pick it up from about 200 meters, that 50 gram. Then I done testing. I said, oh yeah, I'll pull a big antenna out. This is the one that come with it. And it's not a really great antenna, because one of these little ones that I got here, they are 50 meters better on 200 meters. So in other words, on 200 meters I increase the power with this one, I get a better frequency, better connection, or by 50 meters than by the original antenna. So in other words, this big antenna is just about, say, on 200 meters without antennas, picks it up, right? On 250, this picks it up with this one, but after 250, it doesn't pick it up with this big antenna. But I put on a small antenna, I'll pick it up from 300 meters, just one antenna. Then I walked down the long way on the road, and I went to 900 meters. So I tested all antenna, and I went behind the hill. So I said, okay, I'm going to try it behind the hill, how it works. And the gull is here in a big brown rock. And I pick up that gull behind the hill, but with the full antennas operating, all antennas, and my frequency on number 7. Do you understand? From 1 to 7, not on 3, on number 7. So when I lower frequency on 6, I on 5, I pick it up from 800 meters. So in other words, these 4 antennas, what they gave to me, they gave me that much extra, these little ones here. They gave me that much extra power to pick it up. I think better than one that I just sent away. I think it's about 10%. It picks it up a little bit better, but I do have a little bit better frequency control. These dials are very hard to find, very hard to get it. It's very, very difficult to find them, to get them, and I was lucky to have one of these on my own. Anyway, so on 900 meters, I pick it up from behind the hill, but frequency on 7. So when I run frequency on 5, I come to 800 meters, the same as I done with the other one with 3 antennas. And then I lower the 2 antennas down, and I use 3 antennas and pick it up the same distance. So in other words, then, of course, I walk back to 500 meters, so testing all different distance, how much each antenna give me extra power to work with it. Anyway, I found that it's a little bit dark here, but anyway, I think be okay. And I'm in a shade. Anyway, the prove test, and they're boosting it up and making it up. I made a great machine out of it. So now, due to my cold that I had a bit of a chest infection and sinus, and of course that's gone away, but now that's clearing up. And this is, now I can say, challenge any detector, anybody with a detector or any kind of a size of a gold you want it, from micro gold up to the doesn't matter what, in a quartz, in a rock, but I can get it on a distance which you can't pick it up with any other detector. And the next thing is, when I'm a little bit sorted myself, inside myself, I'm going to use this to find gold and find the targets with it. So when I do that, then we'll go a little bit more. So how it works, it's sort of, you pull one antenna out and you test with this antenna, the big one. There's no much increase in a pair at all. Where does the biggest part come in is these 2 white antennas. They sense it a lot further than even, they say this antenna, it's a super antenna. It's nothing. It's just another antenna. It's weak and does not give anything that you want from it. So in other words, you're paying, say, probably $3,500 for this kind of a thing, and that if you can get one for that money. So in other words, you're paying for that, and you cannot even pick up a 50 gram from not even from 5 meters in this brown rock. So they are totally useless when you buy them. But now this has been done, and there's only now 2 of them in the world. One that's sent away, and this one here. So in other words, when I go around, what I do here, I must point this to you. This is an important part of it. See, one antenna is out, then I pull the other 2 out, and what I do here, I'm creating a pyramid. Do you know what the pyramids in Egypt? Well, it works on a similar sort of a way as they work with with the different ways, but pyramid to get the pair of the earth itself. So in other words, you can see 1 antenna, 2 antennas, and 2 antennas down here. Then of course you've got a top antennas as well on top of it. So that's why I created a pyramid. So pyramid gives me extra pair to punch into a target. These four antennas support this big one and push it and give me accurate, accuracy of the target to the point, within a foot. From doesn't matter what distance, I can get it to within a foot. So anyway, in other words, what I did, I created a pyramid. Do you understand? It's a pyramid here. So when it's operating and when it's working, the pyramid will go to the goal and to the target. Due that's not on now, it will not pick up nothing. It doesn't matter what it is. But if I turn that on, this, if I switch it on, and I just can put him now on a 500 meter. I like operate on 2000 meters. This. And now I put this on, the English okay, the gold nugget okay, and 500 meters okay. Now the gold is right just here, only here about maybe 5 meters away. And this will go directly to it without any hesitation at all. Just I gotta make sure that my frequency is on the right position. Okay, I'm going to put a frequency just on number 3. That's the lowest of detecting part of it. Now I'll put it on there, and this will go directly on the target there and will stay on it and will not move from it. So that's how it works. Because of the pyramid creation that I made to it, that's what gave me that extra capability of picking it up. Now, if I put all these antennas in and I lower the frequency down to 1, I'll put it on 1, you will still pick up in here from about a few meters, but you might not. As you can see, not even on 5 meters can pick it up. Due that you got a control of it with the dial itself, how far you want to go with it. Now, frequency on 2 immediately picks up a target without any hesitation because I am close to the target. Now, that piece of gold, it's I'm switching this off. I don't need to use it anymore. And the target is just down here. I'll put this here on a side spot. It's very delicate, these antennas. They break very easily, and you've got to look after that. That is the biggest problem that I created, that I got with it. So in other words, but I enjoy every part of this. And now I'm going to take you up here and I'm going to show you where that gold is, here. This is the gold where it is. It's in this brown rock here. Okay, I'll put this here on top. As long as it doesn't fall down. And this is where the gold is. You see, I drilled a hole in here to put that gold in it. Now there's a 50 gram here, 50 grams of gold in this here, and that picks it up behind the hill from 900 meters. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It has got such a power that is and just I can't describe it. And even that is talking, if I put it on 100% frequency, on number 10, I will pick up a microdust and I'll pick up this nugget from 1,400 meters. That's proven already a long time ago, 6 months ago. Now, just to wind this business up here, I'm going to put this here away. And then I'm going to put this video on. Okay, I'm here camping. It's going to be a cold night, but now I got restructured my inside. It makes it more comfortable and easier to sleep, and it is beautiful house to sleep in. Okay, you have a nice day. I hope so you understand what I'm talking about. These things you can buy them. When some people ask me, they're using it in Algeria, no, in Morocco, and they're using them, and I say they ask me advice what to do. And I told them the device do not work on that kind of thing unless it's remade. You got to remake it. You got to create it. Then the risk of it, even slipping a little bit of the drill, I could damage the screen on it, and then goes the money I paid for it goes to waste. They're not cheap. I wouldn't sell this for. I couldn't. I don't want to count the money, and I'm not interested in it. All I'm interested in conquering something, to conquer, to come on the top of it, that I am in control of the device. It took me 3 years to work at it. I done numerous different devices and tried many made in China and a whole lot of that. But due to this screen, I found this one a bit more operative, and it works a bit better for me, and that's what I like about it. And it is expensive, but it is good. It is the best. So if you want one of them, you get one of them. You got to remake it. Then you might have something. But if you don't remake it, you forget it. I wouldn't even give you. I wouldn't even buy one. If I was buying one and I don't know what to do about it, how to fix it, I wouldn't even give you $20 for it. Bye for now. This is met in Australia today on 21st of May 2021. Bye.